Hello there.
So, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Elie Moses, your 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting his shot. And today we are up to episode 12 of Lost Season 3. We are watching this fantastic series for the very first time. And as you can tell by the tone of my voice, I'm extremely pissed off at the moment because of what happened at the end of the last episode. Only a matter of moments ago, with Locke exploding the farmhouse. So yeah, this episode is titled Avion. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Flashback time. Who is it? Who is it? It's Claire. It's dark-haired Claire. It's emo Claire. Darth Claire. Took me a while to register. She killed her mom in a car accident? Good day.
Only way I could get you to sleep in was to borrow the midget.
Borrow the little hobbit.
And what is all this?
An aperitif.
Breakfast in bed and picnics?
Joyride with the boys.
I thought it's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself and seize the day. And
Carpe diem.
think of anyone I would rather do some day seizing with than you. So, what do you say? Let's drop the cherub off with Auntie Son and Uncle Jin, and you and I
Auntie Son, Uncle Jin.
go for a little stroll.
Dump the baby
I
with
would
them.
love to.
I don't know. I don't get the
position
chemistry
of
with
the
them still.
stream
I don't
should
know.
be here. If the scale is right, these people are 2 miles in that direction. Certainly not as infallible as the magical carvings on your stick.
Hey, the stick did get us to that station.
Oh, the station which you accidentally blew up.
Well, if you'd have warned
Accidentally?
me that the basement was rigged with C4, I might have been a little more careful.
There was no. Oh, see that little smirk right there?
Why don't you just tell us if we're going the right way?
You're going the right way. Remind me why we're keeping him alive?
What do you suggest? We shoot him like a dog?
No. I like dogs.
He's right. They would not trade his life for your friends. You should shoot him.
He's
And no,
expendable.
Nobody's shooting anybody. The map says where they are, and he says the map is right. Just keep moving.
Okay, here we are. Here we are. Not bad, eh?
Not bad at all.
Damn. He did what Hurley never got to achieve with Libby. Getting the blankets and stuff. Maybe those are the same blankets that Libby was getting from the hatch. Which sucks. But yeah.
Take your seat. We will.
Who's
Yeah.
fishing? Who's
Yeah.
fishing?
First course, which is cereal. You have fresh fruit salad.
Morning.
Morning, brother.
Morning yourself.
I mean, of all the things you could choose to do today, hunting with me might be your best option.
Oh my god.
That's that nudge, nudge, wink, wink
Oh
moment.
my god.
What is it?
I've foreseen
I
something.
think I know how to get us off this island.
Okay, Claire. Okay. The Aussie Spark. She just ditched him. So I could be, listen, I'm a bit ahead on the reactions and uploading at the moment. So obviously by this time, you know, I would have uploaded this. I would have uploaded Flashes Before Your Eyes. So they haven't explained, you know, the Desmond capabilities of being able to go back in the past yet, and to what are his limits, to what extent can he go. So he's been able to see that, you know, Charlie jumped in the water with Claire. Charlie got electrocuted. So he stopped that potentially, like he foresaw it, or was he able to, like, because he said it happened. Did he foresee it happening and he just stopped it in that very moment, or did he go back in the time, change it up, and then obviously the course correction was going to happen eventually, so then he foresaw Charlie jumping in the water and drowning trying to save Claire, so he went back and changed it. Has he been going in the past those 2 times? Or has he foreseen something here again today? and advised Charlie to start hunting boar with him, because something was potentially going to happen with him and Claire. So has he like course corrected this again right here? Because this is Desmond again, probably nudge, nudge, wink, wink to Charlie in front of Claire, basically saying, there's an event today that happens in which you die, so you better come with me and stay with me.
Son, Jen, we have to catch the birds.
What birds?
They just flew over and they're only going to be here today, so if we're going to catch one, we need to do it now.
Oh, this sounds like fun.
Can you get some nets?
Nets for what, Barb?
Hey, it's not a week.
Nets for what, Claire?
Okay, 5 minutes ago, a flock of seabirds flew over my head. Seabirds are migratory, which means they're going to keep heading south.
So we attach letters to them?
I'm sorry, I don't understand why we need.
They're tagged.
Tagged?
Scientists tag these birds so they can track them. So when they eventually land in Australia or New Zealand or wherever, somebody's going to gather them up.
Oh my gosh.
We can send a message.
If we can catch one.
How do you even know this stuff about birds, Claire?
I watched a lot of nature shows with my mum.
Doesn't exactly make you an expert.
Brother, it is worth...
I want to see you wasting your time, that's all.
So what happened to seizing the day?
Is he trying to warn her off from potentially doing it?
Don't see the point.
If something happens? Or is he just trying to get himself out of this situation? It's just a...
Hold still, dear. Just another second.
So I'm not gonna lie here. This this episode was explicitly spoiled for me. But this moment with Claire with dark hair was spoiled in an earlier reaction in season 1, because I was taking a liking to Claire, and one of the comments said, oh, you like Claire now? Just wait till you see her with dark hair. That was the exact comment. So I just thought I'd, be honest and come clean with it. I had no idea what the dark hair, pertained to. And I didn't know it was going to be in a flashback. I thought she potentially might have dyed her hair or, changed her hair color on the island somehow. But yeah, it's obviously pertaining to this episode. So this is her with dark hair at a much younger age, probably, teens. But yeah, that basically probably explains, why there was no parental figure to help her out with her pregnancy at the time. And, that guy leaving her just makes him a bigger prick in the end of the day, because he just left her, to hang out dry. Left her out to hang dry. But yeah, why not? Why not with the birds? It's worth a try. Why not? Look at, Bernard in the SOS episode. Everyone laughed about his idea, but it's worth a shot, by any means necessary to try and get yourself off the island. This is probably, probably a better, probably got a better success rate than the SOS symbol, because they had the signal fire burning for a long time in season 1, and obviously that didn't work. So yeah, the birds might help out. You never know.
There. We're through now.
But we know Penelope's on her way, hopefully.
Miss Littleton, I'm Officer Barnes. Sorry to bother you, but I need to ask you a few questions. Can I ask you how the accident happened?
A truck forced us off the road. I don't know how fast I was driving. Why are you even asking me these questions?
These questions are standard procedure when there's a fatality.
My mother is in surgery. She's not dead.
Right. So she is.
Yeah, this is not my fault.
Oh, this police officer.
Didn't say it was. Good day, Miss Littleton.
So she is. He just said fatality. Like it's Mortal Kombat. Like.
May I ask you something?
Why give her false hope like that?
I told you that your daughter was living with them. And you haven't asked me a single question about her. You haven't.
Your friend, Jack. You care about him.
Yes?
Imagine 16 years from now, You told he was still alive. But in your heart, you know that he wouldn't remember you. He wouldn't know you. He wouldn't even know that you ever cared about him.
Oh, she even swallowed right there. Oh, pause. No, like, you can see her gulp. Like,
I haven't asked you questions about my daughter
that her.
because I do not want to know the answers.
Yo, if she's never reunited with Alex, that would suck. That would suck.
Try me.
I misspoke. What I meant to say is, you're not capable of understanding.
And why am I not capable?
Kate, because you are not on the list.
So the others
What list?
are recruiting individuals separately from the Dharma Initiative, similar to how they got Juliet.
The man who brought me here, who brought all of my people here, he is a magnificent man.
Ben's so magnificent. Then why did he need one of us to save him?
Ben is not. I will try to make this as simple as I can.
Maybe
You are not on the list because you are flawed. Because you are angry and weak and frightened.
The more I learn about your people, the more I suspect you're not as omniscient as you have us believe. Don't speak to us as if you know us.
Of course I don't know you, Saeed Jarrah. How could I? And you, Kate Austin, are a complete stranger to me.
Kate Austin.
But you, John Locke,
Stone Cold Kate
you I
Austin.
might have a fleeting memory of. But I must be confused, because the John Locke I know was perhaps...
Look at this.
Damn, he was about to double down with information.
Over here. Come on.
Like I said, these guys have all done their research. They've read up on everyone. Or they're all born with some sort of knowledge. But if we are to believe him, he was recruited here and clearly has read up on every individual on the list. Oh, okay. Guessing these are some electromagnetic sort of like security force field that possibly aren't working at the moment because of the pulse that was emitted. So we can just go right through them.
Looks like we're here.
Will this work?
Yes.
Work.
Season 3 is cooking, man. So who's with Aaron?
Son, please help.
Went home to take a shower. That must have been nice. Said she was still in surgery. I had glass in my hair, Aunt Lindsay.
Well, I'm glad that you're feeling refreshed.
Why? I'm sorry to say in this moment, but why do all the blonde individuals look the same in this show? Not like not Claire and Shannon, but the other, like the more elderly blonde women, the ones, you know, with the blonde blue eyes. Everyone has, you know, glaringly scarlet blue eyes in this show. Like there's a typecast, but they all look the same. It's almost as if I've seen Aunt Lindsay before, but I don't think I have.
We can't pay for that.
Don't worry. Her expenses have already been taken care of.
By whom?
I've been asked to keep that confidential.
Oh, she on the list. She on the list. That's why they tried to catch her. That's why Ethan tried to get her. Possibly. That company that recruited Juliet possibly paid off for it. Who sabotaged it?
Oh, no.
Who sabotaged it?
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
우리 다 죽어버렸잖아.
Like I said, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
I was shooting at a ball. I had no idea you were out here.
Where's
So
Charlie?
he did it on purpose.
Is he with you?
He's back at the camp. Look, I'm really sorry.
So it's just you.
No, it's just me.
Hunting in the exact same spot as we're setting our trap.
I was following a ball clear.
Oh, so it's just a coincidence then. Where is it?
It got away.
So he's clearly foreseen here something and explained it to
You don't
Charlie.
want me to catch the birds, do you? You and Charlie. What's going on?
Why wouldn't I want you to catch the birds?
What is it?
Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. What are these pylons?
Look at the way Kate was looking at Saeed there.
What do you think they are? Security perimeter. Those sensors on the side would be triggered if anyone passed between them.
Throw a stick or
An
something.
alarm system or a trap. Either way, we'd be safer going around it.
You're right. It was a security perimeter. Like everything else on this island, it hasn't functioned in years.
Of course it hasn't.
If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. The
You
pylons
go
will
through it
circle
first.
The entire barracks. There is no going around. If you don't believe me, look at your map.
Send him through it first. Be my guest. Go. Walk through. He ain't gonna do it, but
He appears to be telling.
throw something. Okay, throw him. Throw him. Yep. Oh, okay, maybe.
Thank you.
Oh, damn. Oh, they are still functioning. My bad. My bad, I wasn't familiar with your game. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, talk about a Mortal Kombat fatality. So it like fries your brain.
Oh my god.
A sacrifice the island demanded. Or Locke demanded. I thought the magnetic.
Like he suffered a cerebral hemorrhage.
Why did you do that? We needed him.
They were never going to trade him for Jack.
You don't know that.
Well, you don't know it either. What we do know is that he shot one of his own people who didn't want to be in this exact situation. So I'm going to stick with my opinion.
Yeah, well, we could have discussed it.
Nobody asked me about it when we brought him along in the first place.
All right.
Pardon me for not knowing that they had a sonic weapon fence. I didn't know he was going to die. How would I know that?
Why are you really here? You here for Jack?
Why else would I be here?
We'll talk about this later.
Fine by me. Just tell me how we're going to go through this.
We're not going to go through it. We're going over it. Saeed, where's the axe?
It's in his pack.
Oh, wait a minute, I got it. Here, I got it.
What else is in your pack, Locke? What else is in your pack, Locke? Locke been on one the last episode and a half. Well, if you told me there had been C4 at the bottom of the farmhouse, then I wouldn't.
I thought you didn't know there was any C4.
There we go.
Well, I stand corrected.
Locke, why are you
Why did
so
you take it?
secretive?
You never know when a little C4 might come in handy.
You'll have to do better than that.
Comes in handy on Warzone, I'll tell you that. But come on, man. Oh. Major liability, man. Major
What's
liability.
going on with you, Charlie? What happened to the guy who woke up this morning? Wanted to go and have a picnic and seize the day.
You really want to know the truth?
I don't know if she'll
The
believe
you
it.
saw could have been anything. A piece of glass stuck in the bird's foot. Or it could have been nothing at all. I don't want to advocate false hope.
But it's
Claire,
worth
that's
a
all.
try. It's worth a try.
Well, I'm sorry I bothered you with my stupid ideas, and it won't ever happen again.
Look,
And Charlie, I don't want my baby around lies.
I think you might be overreacting.
Overreacting? No, I thought you were here for me, that I can count on you. And I was wrong.
No, Claire.
No, I'm on my own, and at least I know that now.
Claire.
Just go.
Tension on the beach. Tension on the beach. Hey, and this is a close-knit community, man. These are thin walls.
Oh, I like your new doctor.
The neighbors can hear.
Hey, doctor.
Or the American. He's in with your mum now.
You doctor, come on, it's gonna be someone we know. Oh! Oh, so I did recognize her. Okay.
Excuse me.
No. Okay. I know, so it's Christian, but the Christian
The
took care of all
nurse
the
said-
expenses. Okay.
Are you a doctor?
Yes,
Brother, Jack's dad been having a field day with all the survivors on the island.
very sorry. I shouldn't be disturbing you. I was just leaving.
What are you doing here?
So is he the one? Is that the lady he visited with Ana Lucia in the rain? When he told Ana Lucia to come with him?
I was just on my way out, Lindsay.
Carol knew you were here.
She'd what? What would she do? She wouldn't be acting the way you are.
Aunt Lindsay, what's going on here? Who is he?
It doesn't matter. Just go.
Maybe you should tell her, Lindsay. She deserves to know.
Please, just leave us alone.
You are not the arbiter here.
No.
In these circumstances,
You are
I do
taking
believe
advantage of
that
my
Claire has
sister's
every
position.
right to know.
Just stop it! You the one paying the bills? Are you the one taking care of all this?
Yes.
So Carol was the girl Christian visited, right? In the rain, I'm guessing? The woman in Sydney?
And who are you?
I'm your father, Claire.
So Jack and Claire are brother and sister? Or like stepbrother and stepsister? That's insane. Nah, man. That's crazy. Christian been having a madness with Flight 8115. Flight 815. Why did I say 8115? So I'm guessing the function
The system
of
appears to fire a sonic pulse when an object breaks the plane between two pylons. So,
yes. So I'm guessing the pulse is constrained, or like the sort of the range of this sonic pulse is constrained within the pylons themselves. So it's only that sort of like rectangular surface area right there, right?
as long as we don't break the plane,
It doesn't
we
go
should
above the
remain
plane.
unharmed.
Why not just use the plastic explosive you took?
Be my guest. You want to go stick it on there?
So I'm guessing because Desmond hasn't had any flashes of any other character bar Charlie. I'm guessing all these characters are going to be fine for the moment. Because it's almost as if he's like Charlie's protector at the moment. Everyone seems to be safe. Because I'm not sure if that sort of like lessens the stakes a bit for the characters that we're seeing at the moment in the present time. Lucky Sawyer wasn't here because he'd say, "There you go, Tarzan." I want to say something quickly here between there was a little light glance between Mikhail and Locke as well, similar to how, you know, remember when Bernard and Locke glanced at one another, not Bernard, sorry, Rose and Locke glanced at one another on the beach. with them having sort of that, you know, visual communication about, you know, the island healing them. And I think Bondi Beach. I I think, you know, Locke is, you know, he leading. He knows more. He's leading him on to know, like he knows more than they. Like I feel like Locke knows more than everyone around him believes. Or like how what's the phrase again? Like leading on. Oh, I can't remember, but like I feel like yeah, Locke is just concealing information from everyone else. Like he knows much more, or Mikhail knows much more about him than he's leading on for the others to believe. And I think, you know, with the others sort of having a blueprint, or sort of like, you know, everyone's file and knowing, you know, a lot more about the survivors. I'm pretty sure he knows that Locke was potentially a paraplegic from the waist down. And yeah, that goes hand in hand with that sort of glance they had at one another. And I think it's just, it goes on with what Lost is about. Lost is about the characters themselves. You know, the mystery in the island, the time travel stuff, I feel like it's all a bonus. But I said it in the time travel episode itself, Flashes Before Your Eyes. That's where I'm a bit cautiously optimistic with that direction, in terms of like how balls to the wall the show is going to go with that concept, because that's where the story itself can get a little bit convoluted. It could become a mess. It could become contrived. But so far they haven't explored much of it yet. And I feel like it explains, you know, a lot of the extreme close-up shots we have at the beginning of the episodes, with, you know, a lot of, you know, the characters, you know, with their eyes opening, you know, flashes before your eyes. I feel like that explains a lot of it, and I feel like that might tie into the time thing. But yeah, you know, the song Tupac, I Get Around, that's Jack's father. So I'm guessing, yeah, the individual, the woman he was talking with at the, you know, in Australia, in Sydney, when he asked Ana Lucia to be his bodyguard, was Carol, and his daughter that he had with her was Claire at the time. So that's interesting that Jack and Claire are actually siblings, which is actually crazy. And I wonder if they're ever going to find that out. That's crazy.
Thanks.
You have every right to be upset.
It just doesn't make any sense. Desmond's never gone boar hunting before, and the boar never come that close to the beach.
Well, whatever is going on, they're still talking about it.
This show never ceases to amaze me, man. Jack and Claire siblings. Wow.
Can you watch him?
Christian need to find himself a new hobby, man.
Get some answers.
Because Christian be collecting characters like Infinity Stones.
I'll be with you in a sec. There you go. Be $10. What are you doing here?
Damn, he's tall.
Coffee?
I have nothing to say to you.
Claire, I'm leaving tonight, and I'll be out of your life forever. Just one cup of coffee.
We had a Hurley episode a couple episodes ago with an estranged father being gone for 17 years, and now Christian and Claire. DC's, man.
It's true.
And I'm not talking about Canadian Club.
Yes, it's true.
How'd you find out about the accident?
A doctor friend here in Sydney told me. I got the call.
Step brother and
Your mother went into
stepsister.
surgery.
Crazy.
Why did she tell me that you were dead?
Well, because I, no doubt, left her with so many wonderful memories. We had a fling. I was back in Los Angeles, and she told me that she was pregnant, that she was going to have the baby. Have you?
You didn't. But you didn't want to see me?
No, I came out a bunch of times when you were little. I stayed over, gave you toys, I sang to you.
That's insane,
Why'd you
man.
stop coming?
But she's not really living.
How's that supposed to mean?
It means that now may be the time to look at other alternatives, other ways to relieve her pain. Now, it is illegal to turn off her machines, but I know of ways it can achieve the same effect without the legal consequences.
Just stop it. I didn't come here to help me. You came here to try and fix a mistake that you made.
No, honey, that's not true.
You think that just paying her bills makes you noble or something? You come down here and you try and get me to kill her? You know, just go. Why don't you just go? Go back to your real family.
I feel like another doctor might deliver the same information to Claire.
You know, you might be my father. I don't even know your name. And I wanted to stay that way.
You know how Sawyer...
Claire, listen to me. Do not keep your mother alive for the wrong reasons. Now, there is hope and there is guilt, and believe me, I know the difference. Bye, kiddo. It's great seeing you again.
Wait, just wait till wait till Claire talks to Jack and be like, yo, there was this man in Sydney. He was a doctor. He helped my mum. He had grey hair. And he had another child, and that child was me. And he said he had another family back home. And then Jack's gonna look at her same way he did at Sawyer when Sawyer was explaining the man he met at the bar. Just, oh, you gotta love Lost, man. The characters are the heart of this show.
How did you know it was going to be here?
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You had to. That's what you and Charlie were arguing about. You knew.
How would I?
I don't know, but you know, you walked straight here.
That's where Charlie slipped and fell in. He got pounded again and again by the rocks and broke his neck.
Or Charlie can't catch a break with the methods of dying.
What are you talking about?
That's where Charlie died.
Desmond told me everything. About all his visions.
That's crazy.
That he knew you were going to get hit by lightning. That you were going to drown trying to rescue me in the ocean. How you died trying to get me this bird.
So it's not necessarily Desmond going in the past now. He's just having visions of what's happening to Charlie. But he's just preventing that from happening. He's gonna keep course correcting for as long as he can. Course correct. Oh, so her mother was still in the coma when she was pregnant.
Now, who turned the telly off? Don't they know how much you love your nature shows?
And the birds migrating.
So how are you today, Mum? Did you have an okay night?
I'm guessing it's like 6-7 months after, because she seems like she's pretty far along with the baby.
There's something I have to tell you, Mum. Something I should have told you a long time ago. I'm pregnant. I'm giving it away.
Damn, so Christian's bank account was being drained at this time.
It's for the best. I wish. I don't know how you did it. Raising me alone. must have been so hard. And I was just awful. So sorry for all the awful things I said to you in the car. That I hated you. And that I wished you weren't my mother, and I wished you were dead. It's all my fault. The accident. And everything.
Wait. He wished that her mother was dead. I don't know if that has any tie-in to, you know, Juliet wishing that her ex was hit by a bus. And then her ex being hit by a bus. But I'm not sure if it's a stretch with sort of what's happening now and the universe like course correcting or like
I'm so sorry, Mom.
fate just being the way it is. Like,
I'm so sorry.
this is a Claire banger, man.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just trying to connect all the dots, man. It's my first watch.
I'll see you soon, okay?
All this time, waiting for rescue that has not come. We do not know where we are. We only know you have not found
You thinking
us.
about Kate?
Done our best to live on this island. Some of us have come to accept we may never leave it. Not all of us have survived since the crash.
I feel like there's gonna be a time and place where Desmond can't
There is
save
new life,
everyone.
too. And with it, there is hope. We are alive. Please don't give up on us.
Sun is pregnant too, right? Still, but she's only like a couple weeks ahead.
It's perfectly.
Get through this together.
I feel like that sort of voiceover with Charlie right there, and then, you know, you have the cuts to, you know, Sawyer on the beach thinking about Kate, you know, a new life, new hope with Aaron and Sun right there, and Sun gonna be a potential mother, and then obviously the letting go of the bird right there. I don't know, I just feel like really entails what this show's about. What I've reiterated a lot of the times this episode. Lost is about the characters. These characters all put into this situation that are somehow connected in ways you could never imagine.
What?
I thought that was going to be the end of the episode.
We're here.
Oh, okay. Let's lock in. They're at the little community. Here we go. Oh man, this show is about to get heated. Imagine, you know, on a stranded island and you just happen. Look at the intrigue and locked. I love that. Oh, it's Jack.
Jack.
My guy's a wide receiver. Who's he? Yo, the look in Kate's face at the end. The look. Touchdown! Yo, the look in Kate's face at the end. The look of like sort of, I don't know what like disgust and just complete utter shock at Jack playing ball with Zeke right there. How could you? How could you? You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join. Right. It could be part of, you know, Jack and Juliet's long-term plan here. And, you know, it's a situation that, you know, like a lot of the situations Lost, need context, need explanation, because a lot of the characters tend to act without any sort of explanation. Locke, I'm looking at you, my friend. Oh, man, Season 3 has been consistent quality thus far. Like, the first, you know, 3 and a bit seasons of Lost have been sensational. Like, I love this show. It's so good. And then obviously you had the revelation this episode of Claire being Jack's sister. So yeah, or stepsister. That's absolutely insane, and I wonder if that's ever gonna come to be revealed. And it's gonna be interesting to see how the time travel stuff comes into play and what they're going to do with it. And as you guys have notified me as well with the writer's strike and sort of like the plans of the show having to be changed, or like I think it was the studio, they wanted like 10 seasons of Lost, or like they wanted the show to go on longer than the creators wanted it to be. So it's going to be interesting to see how that affects certain decisions in the show. You had the abrupt thing, I just uploaded the Echo episode yesterday, the cost of living, and even though the actor himself didn't want to be on the show anymore, I thought, and they had bigger plans for him, I thought they wrapped it up really well. In that episode, they wrapped up his arc really, really well, especially with Yemi coming into play, and then obviously the shot of them walking into the distance, walking in heaven together as younger siblings again, and possibly getting the chance to relive their life as kids, and sort of Echo never having to shoot that individual to save Yemi, and they have like sort of a fresh start in heaven. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. So I have faith. Like there isn't, like I said, I know I said I'm cautiously optimistic, but so far there isn't any cause for concern with how they've dealt with things thus far in the show. But the one thing I am sort of puzzled about is Locke's flip-flopping between how he acts. Oh man, he is a liability. I'm telling you, he is an absolute. My guy just took Mikhail and yeeted him into the pylon. He's just, gave him a hemorrhage, fried his brain completely. But yeah, the way Jack was, catching the ball right there and playing quarterback and wide receiver with Zeke right there was absolutely hilarious. And the look on Kate right there, it's almost as if it's like, we're survivors of a plane crash and you're out here playing ball. We're meant to rescue you, and you're out here living the best life. You're living your dream. You're living, I don't know, you're just living in this little community all this time, being hella comfortable. It's just like, Kate, I need to explain. Like, there's a lot of explanation that needs to go on, and they're right there. They're on the cusp of this community. They're right there. They're right there. So it's going to be interesting to see them make their move. And Desmond continuing to be that sort of guardian for, that guardian for Charlie. But how long can he keep this up? How long is it going to be before, he possibly has flashes of another character dying, and, he can't be in two places at once unless they go full ham with the time travel thing potentially. I'm not too sure. But, at this point in time, it seems like the Desmond flashes before your eyes sort of time travel aspect thing, where he went back in his past and, relived what happened with Penelope, and universe finding a way of course correcting, him sort of being adamant that he was going to put the ring on her. It seems like that was sort of like a one and done before he was knocked back into the island. So yeah, the visions, however, that's different, but the universe seems to be course correcting itself, but he's still having the vision, so he's preventing that. He's course correcting the course correction. But it's going to be interesting to see how long he can put up with it, because like I said, there might be a certain situation where maybe two characters might be in peril, or 3 or 4, and he can't be like in those 2 or 3 places at once. He might course correct one, but he doesn't have time to do the other one. And the universe finds a way of course correcting everything. So yeah. Oh man, I love this show. I love season 3. It's been absolutely banging. I hope you guys are loving the reaction. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.